Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and you all are attending your online classes regularly. So, on that day, we have done the poem Keeping Quiet, which was the third poem of Flamingo book. And today, we are going to start with the fourth poem of your Flamingo book, and that is A Thing of Beauty. What do you understand by a thing of beauty? It means it may come to your mind that it would be something like any beautiful thing you might have seen or where you are sitting. Whichever thing you find the most beautiful, just note it down and write in the comment box that what according to you is the beautiful thing that you have ever seen in your life, or right now wherever you are seeing that beautiful thing right now. What does beautiful thing do? Beautiful thing makes you happy, because whenever you see any beautiful thing, you most of the time you forget each and everything and you are totally lost into it. That is the definition of a beautiful thing, that steals the charm of you at that particular time. That is said to be the beautiful thing. But here, what does the thing of beauty refers to? See, when we are reading a poem, we have to come to the feelings of the poet, that what does poet want to tell us, or what thought the poet has in his mind when he wrote the poem. For us, the thing of beauty can be any person, also anybody who's very beautiful. It can be any showpiece, or it can be any particular place where we have ever been. But for the poet, when he wrote a thing of beauty, for him it was all about nature. This poem is written by John Keats. You might have already also read many poems by this poet. John Keats, who was born in 1795 and who passed away in 1821. His lifespan has been very short. He was only 25 years old when, due to a long health problem, he passed away. But in the age of 25, you see, he was so consistent, he was so hardworking, and he was so focused. Even I would like to tell you that initially, when he was doing his studies, he, he wanted to be a surgeon, but as he was doing that practice, suddenly something clicked in his mind, and he started writing the poems. And in the age of 25, he has written by the age of 25, he has written so many poems that are read by us, and that are even, they entertain us so much, and they are so value giving poems. So if we talk about John Keats, or if we talk about this poem that John Keats has written, that is A Thing of Beauty, it all says about nature. Okay, let us come to nature. What is nature? What is nature? If I ask you what nature is, what answer you are going to give me? Let us just move towards something else today. We will do the poem, of course. But if we talk about nature, yes, you will say that we go to hill station, we see the best of nature, we see the nature around, we see the greenery around, we see the, nowadays even, the weather is very good, so we see beautiful nature around. We go to the hill stations, or we go to the beaches, we see the sunset at the beach, and that is beautiful view. If we go to the hill station on the mountains, we see the sunrise, and that is magnanimous. Yes. So there are different definitions of nature, but there is another nature also. What is that? Okay, see, what is this? What nature am I talking about with you today? Is that not about the, the picturesque beauty of anything? We are just talking about nature. Otherwise, what I want to tell you is nature is something that is going to test you at every step. How much strong you are, how much motivated you are, how much focused you are, that depends on you. नेचर इज गोइंग टू टेक योर टेस्ट एट एवरी पॉइंट. ये जो कुदरत है, ये आपका हर स्टेप पे कोई ना कोई टेस्ट जरूर ले. एंड इफ यू आर फोकस्ड, तो नेचर बार बार आपका टेस्ट लेगी, आप बार बार उसका जवाब दें. चलो, लेट अस टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ व्हेन, व्हेन somebody goes फॉर एन इंटरव्यू व्हेन somebody wants to get a job, ठीक है, कोई 5,000 की नौकरी करने के लिए जाता है तो उसका इंटरव्यू कैसा होता होगा? शायद जिसने नौकरी देनी है वो उससे इंटरेक्ट भी नहीं करता होगा. If the person has to go for an interview for the salary 50,000, the interview would be good. 1 lakh, it would be tough. 5 lakhs, it would be tougher. Suppose the salary is 10 lakhs. How would the interview be? You'll have to go through many tests, you will have to go through many rounds of discussions, counseling sessions, interviews, this, that, and then that 10 lakh would come into your pocket. That would not have been very easy for any person. उसको पढ़ना भी बहुत पड़ा होगा और उसे फेस भी बहुत करना होगा, उसे शायद रिजेक्शंस भी आए होंगे लाइफ में, लेकिन वो चढ़ता गया चढ़ता गया चढ़ता गया at that point where he actually wanted to be a cricketer. Okay, there was a match of Delhi and Karnataka. Okay, and the next day also the match was to be continued because it was a test series. Fine, he was 40 not out. He came to his home, his mother said that his father has expired, and how would he go for the match next day? He talked to his coach. इसने अपने कोच को फोन किया, कोच ने कहा जो होना था वो तो हो गया. Now you have to decide that if you want to leave the match, your career will be spoiled. If you want to continue with it, you are going to win. क्या किया उसने? He went and he crossed 90. He came back when the match was over, and after that he has done all the rituals that he had to do of his father. Do you know who the person was? Who the cricketer was? Everybody likes him today, and he was Virat Kohli. लिया नेचर ने उसका टेस्ट, दिया उसने उसका जवाब. If at that time Virat Kohli had not gone, his career would have, yes, it would have ruined, because nature ने उसका टेस्ट लिया, वो उस टेस्ट पे खरा उतरा, and today nobody can stop him. His career is at his peak. If you know about Arunima Sinha, who is the first amputed woman to reach Mount Everest. Do you know about her? Before she crossed the Mount Everest in 2013, and it was 2011 when she was thrown off from the train. You can learn about it from Google also, that in some fight she was thrown off from the train. क्या पता था उसको? She was focused. 4 महीने she even lived in AIIMS, और लिया नेचर ने उसका टेस्ट, but she did not say no to her life, and she continued. वो बेचेंद्री पाल से मिली, उनसे उसने पूछा that कैसे उसे focused रहना चाहिए. She gave her all the tips, and then she reached the Mount Everest, and she became the first amputed woman to reach Mount Everest. So nature हमेशा हर किसी का टेस्ट देता है, और when each and every test that is taken by nature, if everybody crosses it, then nature also supports that person. Going to a position is not easy for anybody. It is very difficult. At each and every step you are going to be tested. At each and every step you have to prove that you are so tough. At each and every step you have to prove that you are not going to say no. And at each and every step, when you are successful, then you reach the pinnacle of success, and everybody reads your stories, and that is why we are today talking about Virat Kohli and Arunima Sinha. Let us talk about Lord Rama. क्या हुआ था? उनका राज्याभिषेक हुआ. He became the prince of Ayodhya. Yes, he became the Raja of Ayodhya, and the same night what happened? इतना easy किसी के लिए भी नहीं होता है. He was very happy that he has become the Raja of Ayodhya, and now he is going to rule, but he was very calm, very composed kind of person. भगवान राम के बारे में कौन नहीं जानता? Yes, लेकिन उसी दिन क्या हुआ? उसी रात को somewhere देवताओं ने एक मीटिंग की. Yes, कि ये तो अब राजा बन गए हैं, और ये जिस कार्य के लिए गए हैं उसे कौन करेगा? if he is going to continue with this, then for what he has uh, taken birth on earth, how this will happen, how he is going to do that. So what had they done? They called, अगर आप पढ़ोगे इसको तो उन्होंने गॉडेस सरस्वती को बुलाया और गॉडेस सरस्वती को बोला कि मंथरा की बुद्धि को थोड़े टाइम के लिए भ्रष्ट करो। एंड देन मंथरा प्लेड दैट गेम और उनको कहाँ भेजा गया? एग्जाइल भेजा गया फॉर 14 years along with goddess Sita and the younger brother Lakshman. He was sent there. Yes. तो ये क्या है? नेचर सब कुछ अच्छा से चल रहा है, अच्छे से वो राजा बन गए हैं, एवरीथिंग इज सो स्मूथ, एवरीबडी थॉट दैट Ayodhya has got a new prince, but finally what happened? That was nature's law to test Lord Rama and to prove that for what he has taken birth. And had he not done this, अगर वो वहीं के वहीं रह जाते तो तब तक वो क्या थे? युवराज राम ही तो थे। एंड बिकॉज वो युवराज राम ने क्या बनना था? 14 साल के वनवास के बाद जब वापस आए तो क्या बन के आए? मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम। Yes, so these things are not easy. Everybody has to take tests. Everybody has to give tests in life, and test is taken by nature in one or the other way for each and every person. So as a student in your life also, there will be many tests that you have to go through. And the gist of this discussion is that whenever you go through any particular type of test in life, never say no, never think wrong, always think that this is a test and I'm going to be a modified person. आप अगर उस टेस्ट से निकल के आएंगे तो आप एक मॉडिफाइड पर्सन बन के आएंगे कि मैंने इस डिफिकल्टी को क्रॉस किया। एंड व्हेन यू विल सिट एंड रियलाइज वन डे दैट यू क्रॉस दैट एंड यू विल नॉट इवन इट वुड बी अनबिलीवेबल, इट वुड बी इनक्रेडिबल फॉर यू दैट ऐसा किया मैंने। अगेन टेस्ट विल बी देयर, अगेन you have to prove yourself. So in order to become successful, in order to become somebody who you dream of becoming, that is not ever easy. Every time the nature is going to take your test and you have to prove yourself. So here we are talking about a thing of beauty, and this is a particularly this is the nature that actually we all know, and that is the nature, the surroundings, the beauty, the picturesque things, anything that we see beautiful, any landscape that we see that is very beautiful. So here we are going to talk about that. So what is the background of the poem? The background of the poem is this, that it is based on a Greek legend that there was Endymion. Otherwise this poem is taken from a big poem, and this is just an excerpt from this poem. Otherwise the name of the actual poem is Endymion, a poetic romance. Okay, but otherwise it is Greek legend, and this poem that you have to read, that is a thing of beauty. So it is based on a Greek legend in which Endymion, who is a poet and a shepherd, he lived on Mount Latmus and he went in search of Cynthia, the moon goddess. एक shepherd था बेचारा, poems भी लिखता था, लेकिन क्या हुआ? अचानक से नेचर में ये आया कि बेटा तूने अब शेफर्ड से थोड़ा सा डाइवर्ट होना है, और नेचर देखेगा कि नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू. एंड सडनली ही हैज स्टार्टेड हैविंग विजन ऑफ सिंथिया द मून गॉडेस, और वो माउंट लेटमस पे ही रह गया और वो ये सोचने लगा कि कभी तो मुझे सिंथिया मून गॉडेस मिलेगी. सो नेचर ने अगेन द नेचर टुक हिज टेस्ट. So this is what is nature. You never know what comes, and what you have to face through in life. Now you are going to watch another video that I am going to send you, in which line to line explanation of the poem is there. Okay, bye.